Amid rising tensions in the Middle East, Indian government sources say its energy security and the position on energy is fast improving. Sources have reiterated that petrol and diesel prices will not be increased despite concerns over disruption in global oil supply. Sources say that India has diversified its crude imports, increasing purchases from sources outside of Strait of Hormuz. In fact, crude sourced from outside the critical shipping route has now risen from 60% to nearly 70% of India's total imports. So from 60 earlier to now 70. That's the amount of fuel which is being sourced from outside of Strait of Hormuz, possibly from Cape of Good Hope. Responding to the Congress party's allegations on LPG prices, government sources said that claims are completely baseless. The clarification is meant to assure people of stable prices, specifically of petrol and diesel going forward into the next weeks. The government says improving supply situation is giving policymakers greater confidence in fuel stability in the coming weeks. All right, that's a major news there coming this evening, with the government sources telling us that amid rising tensions in the Middle East, the prices of energy in India will remain stable. If anything, the energy security position is only improving with each passing day. Sources have indicated that petrol and diesel prices will not be increased going forward despite concerns of disruption in global supply chain. Further, India has diversified its crude imports, increasing purchases from sources outside Strait of Hormuz. In fact, government is now saying that crude sourced from outside critical shipping route has now risen from 60% earlier to now 70%. Responding to the allegations made by the opposition on LPG prices, government says that those claims are baseless. In fact, clarified that the prices will remain stable. An assurance on stable prices about petrol and diesel stays and not related to LPG. In fact, the government says the situation is fast improving, which is giving policymakers greater confidence on fuel stability in the coming weeks.